The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass released, or at least the first wave, so in this video I'm going to talk about it and share a few thoughts on how it is so far. This video is going to be painfully long. I mainly just want to discuss the tracks, but I'm going to go very in-depth about everything. I'll even talk about all the data mining that's been happening, because that'll be fun. I just want to waste your time on it because I've been having the worst time with the new tracks. Also, I made a poll on Discord and everyone said no, so I don't have to, but fuck it. The first couple of tracks that we got in Wave 1 do absolutely nothing for the game. Putting Coconut Mall in the first cup was probably the worst choice they could have made, besides just making Mario Kart 9. I'm gonna start with the Tour tracks because those are the ones I expected the best from. Now personally, Mario Kart Tour was something I never got tired of. It's really fun, and like all mobile games, I never stopped playing it. It always counted as a Mario Kart game, at least in my heart, and I always secretly knew that the tracks were going to be included in the booster pass. I had high hopes that Nintendo was going to make these tracks the best thing ever, because, you know, it's a mobile game. Instead, Nintendo shit on the tracks so hard that I nearly cried. A gimmick in Tour is all the variants to the same map, so when bringing them into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they combined all the different paths. The tracks change as you race on them, and that's really stupid. The Tour maps are unironically some of my least favorite tracks now because of this. Paris Promenade has this part where you race backwards on the track and you drive towards everyone else. I've totally seen that done before, I don't know what you're talking about. In all honesty, the Tour tracks remind me of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And I fucking hate those games. One thing I hated about that game is how the tracks would shift, break, and change every lap you made. It was something I never wanted to see in Mario Kart. The closest thing to that was Grumble Volcano, which pissed me off so much. 0 out of 10 track. But now, it's here. Why Nintendo? Kinda want to see more Tour tracks, also kinda don't. It's not confusing, shut up. Anyways, fuck Tokyo. As far as the other tracks go, they fall into 2 categories. I have played every Mario Kart game ever, with Choco Mountain and Sky Garden being the tracks I've played the most, and I have to say, it's a terrible experience. I'm going to complain about it because they all suck. I'm looking forward to ignoring all of the older tracks, since they're all tracks I've played on before, and since I've played every single track ever, I can complain about all of them. Nintendo changed everything I liked about the tracks. I mean, Toad Circuit is completely different from how it was back in 2011 when I played it alone, because I have no friends. I didn't ask for this. Coconut Mall, however, beautiful. Overall, it's the best recreation I've ever seen. Of course you will lose stuff as the map gets brought into new games, thank Nintendo for that, but I think they made one of the greatest improvements that put Coconut Mall at the top. And of course, I'm talking about the Miis. Thank God Nintendo did this to the Miis. Those guys were annoying as shit. It's amazing. They don't even go back and forth. I am so glad Nintendo's incorporating new challenges. On the contrary, what the fuck did they do to the water fountains? I can't even go to the moon anymore. I mean, what is this? Do better, Nintendo. You don't even go that high. How else am I supposed to end up as a pancake, the next Mario Party minigame? Lastly, there's Ninja Hideaway, which is 100% from Tour. It's totally listed. I should know, I've played that game every day since high school. I guess it can be counted as another loss for the Tour tracks because I am certain I'm not the only one who put their whole minutia into playing Tour. Ninja Hideaway is bottom tier. Never want to see that shit in any future Mario Kart games. As soon as I found out about the split paths, all respect was lost. Another one that reminds me of Sonic Racing because of how open it is, and again, I fucking hated that game. The first time I played it, I kept bumping off things, and I thought I fell off the map, only to realize there's an entire section of track here, and my only thought was, oh great, more. I can't wait to block anyone who makes those videos on how people broke Ninja Hideaway, especially Summoning Salt. That's the secret to losing a subscriber. Now that I've discussed each track individually, I can give my overall opinion on them. Mid. I can't help but feel like they're excruciatingly long. Like, longer than my Toad Circuit's a quick track, but I swear one lap took 20 years off my life. Maybe it's just me, it could be because it's easier tracks for the first couple cups, or just the fact that we now have access to 200cc, but the game feels way too long compared to the base tracks. Speaking of new features, the anti-gravity is missing from all the tracks. Good. Unfortunately, the way they implemented the Tour tracks is an indicator that they're actually updating them. Imagine Waluigi's Pinball without anti-gravity. Awesome, right? The next topic I want to discuss, the graphics. They're fine, I'll admit. Just kidding, they're absolute shit. I mean, good for you if you like them, though. It's okay to have an opinion, even if your opinion is wrong. I liked that they were different from the base game, but they're honestly just bad graphics. It's like Bungie Halo versus 343 Halo. Yeah, you may have a preference, but one is definitely worse than the other. And it's Mario. You aren't taking someone like Snake and putting them next to Jigglypuff. You're doing worse than that. I do have more to say for what's been released, but this is all that the actual Legrand Monkey gave me, so I guess this is it for now. But as far as what we could see, I have a couple predictions, just a few tracks I would like to see return and quite possibly be updated with the anti-gravity gimmick, which would honestly be a real shame. Okay, so originally I was going to list all of the other tracks that weren't already in the game, but that would take way too long, and I don't have time for that, so I'm just gonna present you guys with some fun facts while this part of the video plays. The first episode of WandaVision was actually improvised. When asked about it, director Matt Shakman said Lizzie and Paul just started doing shit. In episode 3 of Moon Knight, the line, "Maybe the real Moon Knight was the friends we made along the way," was originally scripted for Mark Spector to say to Khonshu, but was scrapped due to Oscar Isaac's delivery. Spider-Man villain Beetle was originally planned to be the villain in Spider-Man Far From Home, but director John Watts hadn't unlocked him in LEGO Marvel Superheroes yet. Canadian actor Jeremy Renner did not initially approve of the release of the Hawkeye series. It wasn't until he saw Lucky the Pizza Dog's star quality, as Renner called it, and approved of the release along with his co-star Haley Steinfeld. Taylor Lautner was originally offered the role of Arthur Harrow in Moon Knight, but was let go due to the casting director finding his role in the 2005 movie The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl 3D unappealing and thus deemed Lautner unfit for the role. Actor Barry Keoghan's role in the hit movie Eternals was originally described to him as the Marvel adaptation of the Joker, but was quickly replaced with the character of Druig after a threatened lawsuit by Jared Leto. These are all satire, please don't cancel me. Finally, the last topic I wanted to mention, the Kids' Choice Awards. I posted a community tab on who I should vote for, Elizabeth Olsen or Haley Steinfeld. I didn't actually do this, but anyone who's watched this far gets the entire bit by now. This was a tough choice for me, but I appreciate the feedback, and I will actually be voting for my favorite actress of all time, Paul Bettany.
Why are you British?
This definitely has everything to do with Mario Kart, and I'm totally not just rewriting the entire script of this video from the original. That concludes my thoughts on the Mario Kart DLC. So far, it's looking pretty bad. I've complained so much about it already, but in actuality, I don't even have the booster pass. If you have anything to say about the booster pass, do not comment. I do not care about what you guys think. Go watch a Grand Monkey's actual video. Why are you even here? That being said, I'll see you in the next video, and the only outro I'm allowed to say right now is Grand Fortune, Toby.